All right, guys, thank you so much for being on with us. We're going to go ahead and kick this call off. If you guys can do me a favor, just let me know you guys can hear me on the Zoom real quick. Let me know you guys can hear me in English. Hindi translator, let's do one more sound check because we're streaming live on YouTube. And then as well in the Spanish if we can. All right, guys, I'm going to start the recording and we can get started. All right, guys, thank you so much. Joe Martinez here, founder and CEO of IX Global. If you are watching this on Zoom, we do have a multilingual translation available in Hindi and Spanish. So select those audio lines and you can listen to this broadcast in your language. If you're watching this on YouTube live right now, I'm almost 100% sure that it's only going to be in English. So if you guys are a different language, you're watching via YouTube, because we maxed out our Zoom, unfortunately, it's going to be English only. Okay, guys? So with that being said, with those administrative notes being out of the way, I want to welcome you guys, welcome everybody to our global call. This is a call that we do on a weekly basis to give out information, to give out updates, to give out just to stay connected. Okay. Our goal is that corporate can stay connected to the field and the field can stay connected to corporate, and there's no bridge, there's no wall between the two of us, because this is a partnership. We work at building this company together. Okay. So we're going to go through, I'm going to go a little bit slow for our translators, but I want to just remind you guys, it's going to be a long call today because we got a lot of great stuff to put out, announce, so bear with us here. If you guys are newer to our company and you haven't been to any presentation, you haven't been to anything about IX, we want you to know our purpose, and that's to innovate, inspire, and impact your life. And the way that we do that is through technology, through education, through tools, through financial markets, through community. Okay, we want to inspire a positive change in this world, and the only way we can do that is if we bring people together and we all focus on one singular purpose, and that's helping other people with new information, with new technology, with leadership, and being able to create a community that truly is looking out for one another. I was in Cape Town this last week with a lot of our corporate staff, with a lot of the leaders that qualified, and I could tell you it is amazing. It is amazing to see what is going on inside of our company. And if you guys were in Cape Town, guys, put me a little fire emoji in the chat box, put me a number 5 in the chat box. If you guys were out in Cape Town with us, put some comments out there, share what you guys thought. I love to hear from you guys, because this is all about you. Like I always tell you guys, this is truly about you. So what we're setting out to do, guys, is create a community where we can help people achieve that. Now, one way that we started the company, the way that we started it was based on our financial newsletter alerts, of which we post our results on a weekly basis. Okay, these results are via our Telegram channels. Okay, so we do this on a weekly basis so we can try to get everybody involved in these financial newsletters. This last week in our Forex arena, we did 2,418 total pips. In binary options, we had a 75% win rate. And cryptocurrency, we were flat for the week, barely 1% account growth, but hey, we're break even is always good, right? In our India markets product, 81% win rate there. So guys, with that being said, remember, past performance does not guarantee future returns. Investing in any market involves risks, and you may undergo losses. No, scratch that. You will undergo losses. But the idea is consistent growth over time, risk management, and money management. Learn how to use these alerts, learn how to trade. It's a skill you have to learn. You're not gonna be a professional day one, but day one you're starting. And day 90, you learn more. And in 6 months, this is a skill that can truly give you enough to to earn or to live off on a monthly basis. Maybe it takes you 6 months, maybe it takes you 12 months, maybe it takes you 10 years, but at least now you have a skill, you have knowledge, you have the information, you have the skill set to be able to go out there and provide for yourself, okay? So with that being said, those are our results, like I said, for the week, as well as our community growth. We had 730 new brand ambassadors join our company last week. That brings us to over 92,000 brand ambassadors, 92,085 brand ambassadors, and 121,000, almost 122,000 users on our app, okay? Now, with this being said, I want to remind you guys, you know, we set a goal at the beginning of the year. This year's theme is the road to 100 million. The road to 100 million is, obviously, it's a big goal of ours. It's a goal that scares us, but we're all about it. Our first year in business, we generated approximately $5 million in sales. 2021, we generated $22 million in sales. And this year, we're shooting for $100 million in sales. Now, where are we at? Well, year to date, we just broke $20 million a couple days ago. So revenue growth year to date, that means from January 1st to today, April, whatever today is, April 18th, we've done $20 million in sales. So congratulations to all our brand ambassadors. Congratulations to everybody on this call. You know, that just means the commissions are going up. That means more people are making money. That means more people are getting involved, whether it's on the financial market side, the education side, the tool side, the NFT side, whatever side you're getting involved in, whatever aspect you're getting involved in IX, our company is growing. Okay, our company is growing. I want to congratulate you guys. We're well on our way, already 20% there for our $100 million sales goal. Okay, so congratulations, guys. Amazing, amazing things. And like I said, we had an amazing time out in Cape Town. Here's a little collage of some of the, you know, the videos and things that, or the pictures and stuff that we were able to do. I want to thank everybody as well for awarding me the Best Owner Award. Obviously, it's a self-proclaimed award from our company, but I do appreciate it. I love you guys, and it was amazing to meet a lot of the leaders out there. I was able to get to, you know, to hug and shake hands and be next to some people that I had only met virtually. And so this was an amazing time for me. It was great to be able to meet face to face and be able to build those bonds and go on the safaris and go on the yachts. So congratulations to everybody that was out there. It was an amazing time. It was truly an amazing time, and I want to thank everybody for getting out there. And I think we got something to share here, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to try to share this video. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work as far as the sound and everybody being on, but let's go ahead and try this. It's about a minute long. I'm going to mute myself out, and I'll come back just so you guys can see a little bit of what's coming this week as far as our content from our marketing team. All right, guys. So that everything there is obviously was meant to kind of announce and kind of talk about our next Awaken. Our next Awaken will be coming over the next probably about 15 days. We'll be making the announcement for phase 2 of 2022's Awaken. This will be hosted somewhere in the world right now. We're looking at different destinations, obviously COVID restrictions, different, flight paths and all these different kind of things that we have to go through and think about. But I want to let you guys know by the beginning of May, we will be announcing the next destination. We'll be announcing the qualifications, and we'll be starting our qualification period for the next Awaken. So guys, it is a pleasure to be able to, it was a pleasure to be able to meet a lot of you guys out there. We had 80 plus people that were able to make it out to this Awaken. And we want to be able to bring 150 to 200 to the next Awaken. That is my goal, to have 250 people at the next Awaken. So make sure all those you guys understand all those details are coming soon. It was a pleasure to meet you guys, and I hope to be able to meet a lot of you guys coming into this next phase 2 of Awaken. So with that being said, guys, we got some new updates coming, okay? And I'm sure you guys are all here. We have 3,000 plus people on the Zoom. I'm not sure how many people are watching the live stream right now, but new updates. What's going on with our company? Well, we announced something pretty special. To our field out in Cape Town, and we're excited to be able to announce it to everybody else today. Okay, so you guys have to bear with me. I might go into a little bit of monotone for our translation, but we wanted to talk about the future, okay? The future of IX and the future of the world. And I'm sure you guys hear all these buzzwords out there, but I want you guys to understand the future of our world is based on these 3 points: technology, automation, and blockchain. Let me ask you a question. How many of you guys would agree with me if we had products in any one of these categories, technology, blockchain, automation, that we'd be able to create something special? How many of you guys, put me a number 5 in the chat box if you guys think this is the future? How many of you guys agree with me that this type of product is the future? This is what I think. And this is where we are pivoting to, okay? At IX, we're always innovating. We're always innovating. We're always changing. We're always growing. And I want you guys to understand that. We are always growing because we have to continue to move and innovate to be able to become the company and the community that we want to. So what we've done over the course of the last couple months is we've created a new partnership with another US-based company. And this company is specifically working in these 3 areas on their products, okay? So what we are doing is we are creating a partnership between another US-based company called Debtbox, okay? Debtbox. This partnership will go live later this week. The purpose of this call is to be able to educate you guys on what is coming later this week. And if this isn't for you guys, don't worry about it. All of our core business is going to stay the same. We're simply adding another vertical, another layer into our community via this Debtbox, okay? Debtbox is going to allow us to launch a product that we are going to be calling Xnode, okay? Just so you guys know, Debtbox stands for Decentralized Eco-Friendly Blockchain Technology, okay? The product inside of IX will be known as Xnode. Now, how many of you guys know anything about blockchain? Some people might know a little bit about blockchain, but how many people know about nodes in a blockchain? It's not a lot of people that know about what a node is. So what I want to do is I want to educate you guys a little bit on what a node is, how it works, and how it can benefit you, okay? What it is, how it works, and how it can benefit you. Those are the 3 things that we are going to cover in the next 10 to 15 minutes, okay? So if you want to, if you're taking notes, you can write down what it is, how it works, and how will it benefit me, okay? Those are the 3 things I want you guys, the 3 questions I want you guys to get answers to in the next 10 or 15 minutes. All right. So those 3 questions, let's go here. So number one here. Oh, first and foremost, obviously risk disclosure. Xnode software is not an investment. It can produce you digital rewards, which are not legal tender by any government. So please be aware, do your own due diligence. All the information that is here is not financial advice in any way. So make sure you do your own research, make sure you understand how it works, and we'll get you answers to those questions, okay? So with that risk disclosure out there, what I wanna do is talk about what is a node, okay? A node is required in blockchain, okay? It's a piece of software that connects with other nodes within the blockchain to create a network, okay? The node, the software is where data is stored, received, and transmitted. This is what allows the blockchain to have network security and integrity. Pretty simple. A node is a piece of software that stores the information, receives, and transmits for the blockchain, okay? So let's look at this in a little bit more in detail. So there's 4 things that a node can do. Number 1, the nodes enforce the rules of the protocol. So what are the rules of that blockchain, okay? Number 2, blockchain transactions must go through the nodes to be validated by the algorithm. And they have to come to what's called a consensus, where multiple nodes are agreeing that the transaction is legitimate, okay? And then it is confirmed. So, number 3, some nodes contain full transaction history. You don't know which ones it is, but some nodes on the blockchain will contain the full transaction history. And now number 4 here, each blockchain is different, okay? Bitcoin is different from Ethereum. Ethereum is different from another blockchain. So a node actually is given by the protocol, and what it allows you to do is run a node on a piece of hardware, okay? Now you guys might be thinking back, there's all these Bitcoin miners and Ethereum miners, and you might hear that there's governments shutting down Bitcoin miners all around the world. And let me ask you the question, why do you think that is? Because cryptocurrency mining is a thing of the future. It's decentralized. It puts the power back in the people's hands, and it allows you to make money by having a piece of hardware and software. I should say it allows you to make a token reward by having a hardware and software running for you. So these things are very, very important. What we want to do is teach you how you can utilize this ecosystem with our partner Debt, so you can be able to go out there and make this reward from the comfort of your own home, okay? A lot of people, when they hear blockchain, they get intimidated. They start thinking, oh, well, I don't know anything about Bitcoin. I don't know anything about these blockchains. I don't know how this works. I don't know how that works. Guess what? That's fine. Let us take all the guesswork out of it for you. No hype, no meme coins, no pump and dumps, okay? What we're doing is we're tying real projects to real assets. Real projects to real assets. And you can do this from the comfort of your home, okay? So how does this work? And I'm gonna start getting there, okay? This is what a node is. This is what the ecosystem is. Now, what are some of the projects that we're launching with, that our ecosystem is launching with? Well, you may have heard some of these things: oil, gold, the agricultural industry, grow, natural gas, okay? All of these things are real world assets. And what we're doing is we're taking a commodity and we're marrying it to a cryptocurrency. So crypto meets commodities. Does that make sense to you guys? Crypto meets commodities. A lot of people ask, well, you know, Bitcoin, like what gives Bitcoin its value? What gives Ethereum its value? And essentially it's just because a group of people agree that that's what it is valued at. There's nothing backing it. But with these projects that we're launching, we will actually have real world assets that are backing the token, okay? So this is very important to understand. What gives this token its value? Well, if it's the oil coin, it's the oil. If it's the natural gas coin, it's the natural gas. If it's the gold coin, it's the gold, okay? So how does it work? Very, very simple. Step one, you're gonna purchase your software and or hardware, depending what you wanna do. So first step, purchase your license, which is the software, okay? It's like any software out there, you can get it, you can install it on your computer, and you can turn your laptop into a mining machine. Step number two, you can earn rewards daily for the mining process, for verifying transactions on the blockchain, okay? And step number three, make your withdrawals. It's very simple. You basically purchase, you earn, you withdraw. It's that simple. Step one, step two, step three. Now this software can be run on your computer, it can be run on your laptop. You can also purchase a special hardware which will allow you to run multiple nodes at the same time. We'll go over all of those details in the future, okay? But that's how it works. Purchase your license, earn your rewards, withdraw your rewards. Now, like I talked about, what are some of the tokens and the projects that we have out there? There's the debt token, there's gold, there's the real estate token, there's the oil token, there's a grow token, there's silver token. So all of these are tokens that will be within the ecosystem, okay? Now, how does this work? Well, let's take an example here. BGLD. This is a token that is currently listed on an exchange called PancakeSwap. PancakeSwap is a decentralized exchange. BGLD, which is called Black Gold, is available right now on these exchanges. It's less than 1 penny. So what happens here? Well, our partner, Debtbox, is partnering with exploratory companies in these fields. For example, oil, our partner is Western Oil, okay? Western Oil is an exploratory company that has reserves in excess of 20 million barrels per well. That's producing more than 5,000 barrels per day. So what backs the token of BGLD? Well, it's the oil that's being pumped out of the Western Oil reserves, okay? You might be asking yourself, well, why would an oil company partner with a crypto project? Why would an oil company partner with the crypto project? Well, there's multiple reasons. Here's the 8 key benefits of why. Number 1, less waste. Number 2, reduces cost. Number 3, probably the most important one, Debtbox has a proprietary satellite scanning technology that allows these exploratory companies to identify within a margin of error exactly where the reserves are. So what does that do? It creates value earlier in the process. It provides a better understanding of the bottlenecks, better efficiencies, and less administrative burden. So all of these things, guys, allow an exploratory company like Western Oil to go to market a lot quicker, okay? To go to market a lot quicker. And essentially, that's what they've done. And they've proven this model with Black Gold. The tokenomics are pretty simple. The 10%, out of 10% of crypto to crypto transaction, there is a fee. You can call this a tax, a fee, a gas fee, whatever you want to call it. That 10% is divided into these 3 categories. 2% gets burned. The tokens will never be seen again. 4% goes to the EGI wallet, which is given back to the miners, and 4% goes to the liquidity pool to be able to pay out liquidity on the exchanges, okay? Very simple. However, those are the basic tokenomics. The cool thing about this, if you guys know anything about halving, is every year there will be halving on these tokenomics. So what happens is every year there are less and less tokens mined by half, which means it gets harder and harder to mine these tokens as time goes on. And then if you add in the more than tokenomics aspect, is that box receives a royalty per well from every single project that they have, okay? It could be 2%, it could be as high as 20%. But what happens is the oil company, in this case, Western Oil, must go and purchase BGLD token out of the market. So they purchase, imagine, $1 million, $2 million, $3 million a month in token from people that are selling it on the exchanges, and then that token is burnt.
Hello, everyone. We're having some technical difficulties, so please just bear with us while we wait for our CEO, Joseph Martinez, to log back on, okay? Thank you very much. Again, having some technical difficulties. Just bear with us while we fix this issue. Thank you.
Sorry, it looks like we had a technical difficulty there. Just real quick, I want to get in the chat box. Can you guys hear me? All right, looks like everybody can hear me. Can you guys see my screen as well? All right, and then Hindi as well. If you guys can just put Hindi okay, Spanish okay. Okay, perfect. All right. So what I was getting to, guys, essentially we have a system. We have a system that can create wealth. Is it guaranteed? No. Is there work to be done? Yes. But is it going to be a lot easier to get done with this system? Absolutely. Okay, absolutely. Now, how does this work? What is a node? We answered those already. We talked about the success of black gold. I want to show you guys this here really quickly, okay? The success of black gold. If you would have purchased in November of last year, 1 license of black gold, okay? Translators, help me out here. If you would have purchased 1 license of black gold in November of last year, this is what it would have done. November of last year to January 2nd. Okay, you guys can see the date down here, January 2nd. All right, thank you there. All right, so this is the success of black gold. This license is a single license. It started mining November of last year. And by January 2nd, it had accumulated a value of $1,329.87. Okay. Fast forward a couple weeks, January 11th, it's accumulated a balance of $2,381. Fast forward a couple weeks, January 21st. January 21st, it went from $2,300 to $11,900. $11,900 from November to January. March 13th, which is about a month ago, this license had produced just under $19,000 in value. Okay. 1 license at the beginning of black gold was able to generate you approximately $20,000 in BGLD token. So the license cost about $2,000, and in about 5 months, less than, it created about $20,000. Pretty simple. That is the success of black gold. That's why I'm so excited about this. That's 1 license, okay? That's 1 license in a 5-month period, creating approximately $20,000. Now, really quick, guys, I want to make sure you guys can still hear me. I'm getting some chatter in the chat box if the voice is not audible. If you guys could just hear me out real quick. Perfect, perfect. Perfect. All right. Sounds good. It might be having some issues on your audio line on your side. All right. So let's move over here, guys, real quick. The start date, like I said, on this was November 8th, 2021. And you can see down here the dates: January 2nd, January 11th, January 21st, March 13th. Well, what happened between here and here? Well, between here and here, the coin was listed on the exchange. This is only possible, guys, in the cryptocurrency space. But what we've done is we've taken the volatility of the crypto space and we've married it to the commodity space. This is one example. This is black gold. Now, the reason that I'm excited about that, well, first of all, the BGLD pricing. Right now, these licenses are going for approximately $10,000 on the retail. Okay, $10,000 retail. IX has got exclusive pricing on this at a 30 to 40% discount, and we're able to give out BV and bonuses. So anybody that's interested in acquiring black gold, currently it's $6,000 per license. That'll give you 1,500 BV and $250 in direct bonus, okay? The price will increase as we sell out of licenses. So you can see there, the first 3,000 is that much. The second 3,000 is 6,500. The third 3,000 is 7,500. 1,500 BV and $250, okay? You are not purchasing a cryptocurrency, you are purchasing a software and a hardware. Now, what we have the opportunity to do at IX is launch the first of its kind natural gas token, okay? NatG. And let me ask you a question. How many of you guys, if you had a time machine, would go back to November and purchase that license? How many of you guys, if you had a time machine, would go back to November 8th and purchase that license? I think everybody would. I would go buy 10 of them, because 10 times $20,000, guess what? Now I've made $200,000 in 5 months. Now, if we had a time machine to be able to go back in November, a lot of people would go back and do it. Well, guess what? We have that ability with NatG. Natural gas, the natural gas token is launching inside of the DebtBox ecosystem through Xnode in the next 3 days. Okay, in 3 days, so the middle of this week, Wednesday, Thursday, US time, natural gas will begin mining. Natural gas will begin mining. So what does this mean? Well, we have the opportunity to duplicate the success of black gold at a lower price point. You don't have to buy the $6,000 one. What we're gonna do is we're gonna launch natural gas at 2,000. I know it says 2250 on the screen, but anybody that purchases in this pre-sale for the next couple days, 2,000 US dollars. Remember, it's a one-time purchase. You must keep your membership active, okay? 500 BV and 100 bonus. Okay, 500 BV and 100 bonus at a $2,000 price. The difference is this one is mining natural gas. The other one was mining oil. Now, people are asking, oh, can we buy this directly from DebtBox? Yes, you can, but it's going to be 30 to 40% more expensive. The pricing that we've negotiated through IX is at a 30 to 40% discount. So you'll be able to acquire it within IX at a cheaper price. Now, there are no results of NatG as of yet, because we have to create them. But if we duplicate the same thing we did in black gold, You purchase one license, and in 6 months, it makes you approximately $20,000 in token value. Is that worth it? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Is that investment worth it? And guess what? What do you have to be doing? You have to have your machine connected. You have to have it hosted in the cloud. You have to just do a couple little things. You don't have to be doing anything really. You purchase it, you host it, you receive your rewards, you do your withdrawals. So that's it, guys. The question I have is, how many of you guys want to reserve yours today? I know not everybody will. Some people will have questions. It's okay. But for those of the people that are first movers, you're going to have better pricing. The pricing will increase as we go. Okay, $2,000 today. Once it starts mining, $2,250, all the way up to $3,000 as we sell out. Okay, this is what we are launching. Set it and forget it. Have your machine. Some people asked me to come on video. I'm going to turn my video on here really quick. I'm not sure where I'm at. There we are. Perfect. So at the same time, guys, this is what the box looks like. You'll have the hardware in your hand. This is a one-time purchase as well. So this is an extra purchase, but this will run up to 20 nodes as well. Okay. This will run up to 20 nodes as well. Okay. So just understand that. Some last final kind of things here, guys. The NFT Masterclass is coming up Friday. Make sure you guys get plugged into that to know what's going on with crypto land, to know what's going on with NFT minting, the gameplay, all that kind of stuff. Josh Fair will be answering all of those questions. And as usual, follow us on social media. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being on our call today here. And I'm going to stop the recording, stop the share, and I'm going to see you guys over here. So, I just want to talk really quickly to everybody that's, still listening in. Thank you guys for obviously being out in Cape Town with us. It was amazing. If you guys are watching this on YouTube as well, this is the future, guys. This is the future. Being able to make a daily reward, being able to withdraw on the blockchain. Nobody can stop this. It's on the blockchain. It's listed. We'll get you guys more information. We'll get you guys trained up on how to do it. We'll be sending out the last thing, guys. The last thing. Number one, in the Telegram channels, we'll be sending out a link. Okay, we will be sending out a link that has a type form. We need to know how many people are interested in this natural gas or black gold project. Okay, we need to know how many people. So make sure you watch that link, fill out the form. There's a lot of questions. Oh, if my box is stolen, can I get? There's ways to recover your money. It's very, very protected, very secure. We don't have all the answers for you yet. You can host it in the cloud, so nobody can steal your box. If it's hosted in the cloud, you have to keep your password safe, your seed phrases safe. There's a lot of training that needs to go on to this, guys. But what I want you guys to know is 10,000 millionaires in the next 18 months. Do you want to be one of them? I know I do. Over and over and over and over and over again. So you got 2 days. Figure out if this is a move for you. If you want to do it, it starts mining on Wednesday. It will go live in the back office in less than 24 hours. Okay. Fill out the form, purchase it on our back office, access it through your dashboard, and we'll get you up and mining by Thursday of this week. Okay, guys? It'll start producing you token within 24 hours. No need to wait for another blockchain. No need to wait for minting. This will be up and running this week. Okay, guys? Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Your leaders will have some more information. Translators, thank you so much for being on. And